Construct a triangle similar to the given triangle ABC with its sides equal to 5 by 3 of the corresponding side of the triangle ABC. So before I begin, I would like to tell one thing. Before watching any future videos, please watch the basic videos, learn properly, and application of that is what you are learning in the future. So from here to the future, it's all similar things which is based on your basics. So if you have not done that, please don't continue. Do that first and then continue. So here we are looking at a scale factor of 5 by 3. So this implies that the new triangle is 5 times that of the old triangle. So we have new triangle which is bigger, not equal to, it's bigger than the old triangle. That's the very first thing that we need to make a mental note of. Now with this in mind, when you're constructing the triangle, say this is your triangle, see to that you just don't construct this, you construct in a way wherein you extend the entire thing. Do this, something like this. You extend, this is A, not, that's A, B, C, extend BA and AC. This is going to help us. How? We'll be seeing that later. Now, first thing is we need to make our own scale. And on this scale, we need to have 5 divisions. B5. Why 5? Because the maximum of the ratio, that is 3 and 5, is 5. Here lies the difference. We are not going to join B5 and C, but we are going to join B3 and C. The reason is quite simple. Because we are relating the smaller value, that is the denominator value, to this division. So B3 has to be related to this 3, and so the old triangle is smaller, so this is what you have to do. And now from B5 you need to draw a line parallel to the old line touching BC's extension at C dash, and from C dash draw a line parallel to AC touching extended line of BA at A dash. And this is your new triangle which is bigger than the old triangle. Can you see that? Right? Please understand this logic. The old triangle is smaller and the smaller value is 3, right? You can see that it is 5 by 3rd of the old triangle, right? The new triangle is. So this is how we have to construct. Okay, let's see the actual construction with our pen and protractor and everything. So here please understand that we don't have a definite triangle that we need to construct. So since it's an example problem, I just took random value. Again, we are not taking up any specific value. So this is not to be done in your exam, it's only for understanding. The triangle construction, whatever learnt previously in 9th grade or other grades, previous grades, that's what you have to use. So by joining this, you have your triangle ABC. So that is required so that we can accommodate the scale factor. So I'm just checking if things will work out with 5 division. Always check before drawing because the entire work will go off. So that was too big. This was okay, but I'm making it a bit bigger to make use of the entire length. Try to draw big so that you make use of everything. So that is your B2, B3, B4 and B3, B4, and we have B5. Right? The next thing is connecting B3, 1, 2, 3, because the ratio is 5:3 with C. And now time to draw a parallel line. You know what to do. From the concerned point where the first line exists, draw an arc with the same radius from the other point wherein the other line has to be there. So from there we are drawing an arc of the same radius. So we have point A and B, not A and B, sorry, M and P and Q, maybe. Measure those P and Q. Right? So please see to that you understand all of this. So that is your P dash. Again, please understand that we are looking at drawing a parallel line. Drawing parallel line is very important. So the procedure is very simple. We are trying to create equal angle. So those are your important points. PQ and P dash. So we are measuring PQ, and from P dash you are trying to figure out Q dash. And the procedure is almost done. Now all we have to do is join the points with the help of line. And that would make it parallel to the, yes, right? That would make those two things parallel. So we have the first part of the line of the new triangle. And now trying to figure out the second and the third. So for that we need to have an extended line actually. So whenever you're drawing, try to draw an extended line. So a big line, so that you don't miss out, and redraw it in this manner. So it should be at one go that the line has to be drawn at one go, you know, the entire length. Okay. So we are trying to draw a second pair of parallel line. That is your point C, and draw an arc first. From the other concerned point, draw the other arc. With the same radius, that is. So measure your M and N. And with the same length, you need to, yes, with the same length, you need to draw an arc from the other point. So that is your concerned point. So joining all of these points, actually not all, those 2 points, we'll get the third side and the second side. Joining those 2 points and touching the third side will give the second side. So that would be a line parallel to the third side or second side, whatever you want to call it as. So basically that is your answer. This is just to show you guys. If you are interested, please take the ratio and see that they are in the form of 5:3. The entire length, you should take the entire length, don't take the points. So who is interested can have a look at the measurements and take the ratio. They will be in the ratio of 5:3. That would be your answer. So now just to recap the steps of construction, we have the write up. First thing is we have to draw the triangle. That would be your ABC, and draw an acute angle X, right? Locate, this is the first thing that we are talking about. Then locate 5 points, the greater of the numerator denominator, that is B1 to B5, B1, B2, B3, B4 and B5, which are equidistant. Join B3 and C, B3 and C determined by the denominator value. So the 3 value is determined by the denominator. And draw a line through B5 parallel to B3C to intersect BC at C dash. So that's, sorry, this is your C dash. Draw a line through C dash parallel to CA, right? Parallel to this, draw a line intersecting the extended line segment BA at A dash. That would be your A dash. So in terms of discussion, to be frank, it's not that hard. In terms of drawing a parallel line, it takes time. So that is the one which you have to be careful with. So please understand how to draw a parallel line, only then it will make sense. If not, you're not going to do this topic well, right? So learn to draw the parallel line, everything else is okay. So we have, consider triangle BC dash B5, right? That's the bigger triangle, I guess. Yes, but yeah, let me copy this so that we don't miss it. Okay, so let me, please have a look as and when I write. So we're considering this entire triangle. So here we are looking at B3C being parallel to B5C dash, and so by BPT we have BC by CC dash is equal to BB3 by B3 B5, which is equal to 3 by 2. This is as per BPT. So it's clear that this is of 3 unit length and this is of 2 unit length. That's why the ratio 3:2. So by taking the reciprocal, no, let us take the ratios first. We have BC by CC dash, which is equal to 3 by 2. On taking the reciprocal, what do we get? So taking reciprocal, we get CC dash by BC, which is equal to 2 by 3, because we are trying to get an expression for BC by BC dash. For that we need to do this, and now we have we have to add 1 on both sides. So what do we get? We get CC dash by BC plus 1 is equal to 2 by 3 plus 1, and the LCM happens to be BC by BC is equal to 2 plus 3 by 3. So CC dash plus BC is what? CC dash plus BC is BC dash by BC is equal to 5 by 3. So this is basically your first part, and the next part is consider triangle ABC and triangle A dash BC, right? This entire triangle, if you prove that they are similar, you are pretty much done. How do we prove that? We'll just tell that as AC is parallel to A dash C, this implies triangle ABC is similar to triangle A dash B C dash by AA similarity. Let's not write too much, because again there's already lot to write, so don't prove this in detail, that's enough. And so we have the ratio AB by A dash B is equal to AC by A dash C dash, which in turn is equal to BC by BC dash, which in turn is equal to 3 by 5. This is as per CPCT and your first equation. This is not required for your exam. Please don't draw for your exams. Okay, not required. Don't redraw anything. So this is your logic, not logic, steps of construction and rough diagram. then steps of construction actual, and then the justification. Please enroll to our program at chalkpieceacademy.com, wherein we'll be teaching you a lot more tricks for faster simplification and calculation, DIY projects. We'll code with Python, we'll work with Arduino Uno. There are a lot more magic tricks and the physics behind it. They are printable materials which will help you recap and understand things better. We'll have live revision and doubt session 2 months before your term exams. It's very cost effective. There would be no ads or any kind of distractions, and we have a dedicated app to help you guys with this.